Hello, y'all. I am back due to popular demand, and today we will be talking about a little something different, right? Um, I'm going to be team building in Regulation F. Now, we're going to be team building around specific Pokemon here, right? Maybe a specific course. Who knows? We're I personally really love team building. I think it's a very underrated aspect to competitive Pokemon, and I just want to kind of share my ideas, share my theories on team building itself, on this format itself, right? And I think it's just a great time, and I hope we have a great time together. So we have Iron Bundle here. We're going to be team building around Iron Bundle for two reasons. Reason one is I think Iron Bundle is very underrated in this format, right? I don't see a lot of people using them. Uh, it just people just stopped using them after like when Urshifu came back. So was that Regulation D, and reason two is Thanksgiving just ended. I'm feeling jolly. I'm feeling like that holiday spirit. So we're feeling good. Okay, we're gonna channel that Christmas energy into Iron Bundle and build a great, fantastic team. Of course, um, that will be used with a grain of salt because great teams don't just spawn, right? I can't just make a great team just on the first go, so it's gonna be trial and error. But we're gonna be here for it. You're gonna see all of the in-depth thought process, the EV spreads that I make up on the fly, and yeah, we're gonna have a great time. Now, going into this video, I don't really have an idea for Iron Bundle. Well, I do have an idea for Iron Bundle, but we will have to try to make it work here and see if it's any good. Now, Iron Bundle does have the advantage of being faster than Fluttermane and Chien-Pao, being that 136 base speed instead of that 135. However, people have been using booster energy speed to really just go over above and beyond that speed limit. I don't like that, mainly because it just doesn't take advantage of its like attack power, and since it's so naturally fast, we can invest in its bulk, which it's lacking. So maybe we can try that. So let's go with the booster energy. Um, and we're actually going to do, instead of the popular speed, we're going to take advantage of its pretty nice, decent special attack. We're going to make it modest here. Let's actually pick the moves out first. So we're going to do a Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump is not a great move. However, it is only water special move that is usable. So we are going to have to bank on that. Freeze Dry is a great move here. And I was also thinking that Blizzard Spam could be really, really fun. So yeah. We could do Ice Beam, but I think Blizzard Spams are really fun. Especially in this format with all the Ice Weak teams. This does kind of make it weird. Like, why not just use Articuno, right? However, Articuno doesn't have the niche of using Hydro Pumps, right? Articuno doesn't have the niche of clicking Protect, right? So that could be Iron Bundle's niche. It's also super, super fast. Now looking at the EVs, we might as well just put this at the bump. Let's make it super, super strong. That's good. That's really good. We gotta decide the speed. I don't want it to be lightning fast, but decently fast, right? What is Ogrepon's? Ogrepon max speed, not timid or jolly, excuse me. Alright. Let's make it 163. Sounds good to me. Max this out. And let's go to the damage calcs. Iron Bundle. And let's just copy our EV spread so we just know how much EVs we're working with. I think it's 52. Let's go. My memory's crazy. Let's go to Urshifu. We want to live a close combat. That's my idea, first and foremost, because my defense is not bad. It's decent at most. And I think that's a good place to start. Let's do Mystic Water, I guess. That's set. And I'm level 100, it looks like. Alright, so I always die to a close combat here. I wonder if it's worth to invest in my bulk, my defenses here, or if it's um, better to invest in special defense and just have an ensign, right? And then obviously I want a 9-tails because I'm doing Blizzard spam stuff. I could also have an Arcanine Hisui to take an inspiration from that winning Articuno team. We'll have Ensign for now. I like Ensign a lot. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna do that. It's crazy that Iron Bundle doesn't live that. That's wild. I mean, I guess its HP is super low, but still. -1. And I do kind of want to live that, though. Like, maybe, like... Ah, damn. Wow. Iron Bundle's very, very frail, huh? Let's kind of decrease some of its HP here. And give some bulk here. Something like that. Oh, this is a little too low. Okay. You know what? I think this is fine then. Let's make it let's put this back to 4. Let's put this back to 4. And we're going to make it so that we're going to increase our special defense. And what move do I want to live? Maybe choice specs, Terra Fairy, Dazzling. Is that possible? No way, right? Let's check it out. Choice specs, Terra Fairy, Dazzling Gleam. Is this possible? Oh my gosh. That's not even... Oh no, that's not even Terra and I die. That's crazy. It's not even modest. Oh wow. Okay. I could calc with Aurora Veil. Which isn't the worst idea, honestly. Because I am doing Blizzard strats. I might do that. Or I could do a fast Snarl. But I like Aurora Veil more. I mean, I won't get it up all the time. Because I'm not the fastest, right? Let's do Light Clay here. And then Aurora Veil calcs. This is not going well. I did not think Iron Bundle was this weak. That's fine. That's all about trial and error. Alright, so that's good. Let's make this under 50. So he doesn't two-shot us, right? Okay, let's pivot, actually. I have an idea. We're just gonna lower this, or I can make it so it's calm. Is that... No, I need to do damage, right? Yeah, I need to do damage. Let's do damage. Wait, let's not do that. We're gonna lower this, though. All the way to the first bump. Yeah. 124 is fine. That still gives me the special attack boost. 124. Alright, now we have a lot of EVs to play with. That's good. Let's up this again. And nice. Okay, we're under 50. That's good. That's great, actually. I wonder, actually, now, if without their veil... Ooh, I still almost died. Okay, let's try to live that. And now with the extra EV points, we can probably live it decently. Okay, We'll take that. We'll take that. Um, we have that. We have Ensign. Okay. That was almost bad, but we made it work. Was it 188? It was 188. Just 1 point into the defense, and we're gonna do all that in special defense. Jeez Louise. Okay. I guess we can do a defensive terror here. I don't like the offensive terror, just because, well, we're already gonna die. So let's do a defensive terror. That's gonna be kind of sad. Let's do terror like friggin' terror steel. I like terror steel. Terror steel's cool. I guess I'm weak to fighting then, still. So maybe poison. Let's try poison. We got ensign here. A basic set should be fine. Just because I'm weak to special moves, I do a assault vest. An assault vest here. Basic move set here. This is just a spread that I took from a friend. And it works pretty well. So we're just gonna do that. I like Terror Bug, normally for Landers, but I'm actually not weak to Landers because I'm doing Blizzard spam, right? So how about we do like Terror Ghost, classic Terror Ghost. We got Ninetales here. We like Blizzard, we like Moonblast. We could do Protect or like Encore. What do we like more? Let's try Protect. I like Protect. And if I'm not clicking it, I can always change it. Terrifier is what the Articuno team is. So let's do that. Why not? Don't don't fix what's not broken, am I right? And I could just steal the EV spread, but I don't like doing that. We're just gonna make our own real quick. Really quickly. Ninetales, Alola. Let's pick the speed stat first. I guess we'll be timid. I think timid is nice. What do I want to set before? I think I want to set before our iron bundle. If that's possible. It is possible. So that means we set before Ogre Ponds. I also want to set before maybe like Booster Moon. Like Attack Moon, excuse me. Is that possible? What's Moon space speed? 119? 109? Let's just do max speed actually. I like max speed. Oops! I did not mean to do that. Oh, that's awkward. Light Clay, Snow Warning, Blizzard, Speedrun, not you. But yeah. What else can I add to this team? I could do like a Landorus and Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt actually does have nice energy with Iron Bundle. I will get into that later. But let me finish this. Do I want bulk or do I just want raw damage? Since I have Protect, let's just go for this one. 252, 252 for spread. And let's just do water. Or no. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Ghost. I kind of like Ghost, actually. Ghost is cool. And then, do I want you to stay Ghost if you're a Ghost already? Maybe Grass is good. Alright, we got our 3 Mons in the first 14 minutes. Great. Awesome. So, now, like I said, Raging Ball actually has really good synergy with their Iron Bundle. Because it beats Scarf Urshifus, while this bundle beats the other Urshifus. This guy beats these guys beats Landorus, while this guy doesn't like Landorus very much. Doesn't appreciate him, you know what I'm saying? I heard something about spitting in his food, which was crazy. Reggie Bolt pulled me aside and was like, "Yeah, this Landorus guy, he's not a good guy," and I feel for him, you know, I do. So, I know on the Articuno team it was Assault Vest, but our Incineroar has the Assault Vest. So should I rip it away from him and put it on the Raging Bolt? I could do like a booster 3 attacks Raging Bolt. Um, just because Assault Vest could. Let's try that. I actually like that. Mainly because the idea of Assault Vest is to live attacks from the Landers and Fluttermanes. But I guess Fluttermane is a problem. But Adamant Incineroar is pretty good into it, so let's just try to cross our fingers and hope that's enough. And Booster Energy Raging Bolt is also just like really, really good. Really, really strong. Okay. Hit the bump. A little bulk here, a little bulk there. How fast do I want to be? Let me just speed creep other Raging Bolts. There you go. And then my special defense, excuse me, is a little lower, so we're just gonna put everything else in there. And I also have an Intimidator, so it kind of balances out. Alright, next, I guess we'll add a grass type because we have a water grass core going on. So, do we like a Moongus or Rillaboom? We're kind of weak to whatchamacallit. We're kind of weak to Psy Spam, so I like the Rillaboom. And we need the Assault Vest. So we're going to actually take this off for the Incineroar. Sorry, Incineroar. Your item is going to be the Citrus Berry. And you're going to run Parting Shot here. And I have another spread here for Citrus Berry Incineroar, where it lives Surging Strikes, but also is especially bulky. So it's 76 and 180. Thank you, Bramble. That's my friend. Now we got Raging Bolt. Let's make this Fairy. Good old classic Fairy typing. Now we got Rillaboom. Rillaboom's gonna be Terra Fire. Yeah, I like Terra Fire here. Good old classic Terra Fire. The basic moves here. I could run high horsepower, but I'm also thinking about running Landorus, so I mean it doesn't hurt. Let's do that. And I actually don't have a Rillaboom set. So let's go make one. So Rillaboom. I think the number is 192 for grassy terrain, but that's way too low. So we're just gonna bump it all the way up. All the way up. We're gonna make him adamant. Make it adamant. I wonder if there's ever a world where I make it impish or careful. Excuse me. I like to hit things. I like to hit things hard, and we don't really have physical damage here because we're not adamant Incineroar anymore. So yeah, I like adamant here. 36 is always the number to hit. And what's a good speed stat to hit? It's a good speed stat to hit. Let's look here. Does Raging Bolt ever beat it? What's another Pokemon that I could speed creep here? Maybe Fast Incin. Fast Incin is like 123. That's too fast, I think. Maybe I don't have any speed control. I could do like Icy Wind or Trick Room stuff here. Probably the move is probably Tailwind, if I had to say. Right. So maybe I don't have Rillaboom. I like Rillaboom. Let's try the Rillaboom. Let's try the Boom and then Torrent here. In our last spot. It could be just we'll go back to the Rillaboom in just a little bit. If I got sidetracked. It could be Snowscape. That could be fire. I don't like it. It doesn't have good synergy with Tornadus, and like if we don't bring, and like who else is running the weather, right? No, not a lot of Pokemon in this format is running weather. And Clover Cloak is kind of lame. Let's do Rocky Helmet. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. A little Protect action here, and yeah, I guess we'll do Icy Wind. I like Icy Wind as well. So we'll do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, because we're the Rocky Helmet, super bulky on the defensive side. There we go, big hits. Terror Steel is always good. Alright, back to the Rillaboom. I guess we'll just speed creep. Um, that's fine. I don't really see a reason to be faster than other Rillabooms, honestly. Especially since I'm a little high horsepower action. Let's do vibes. I like even number and then whatever. Right? Whatever. Yeah. This team doesn't look too bad, but you'll never know until we test it. So let's get straight into it. Alright. We finally finished the team, Iron Bundle team. Let's test it, shall we? Hopefully we get good games. Oh, you guys must have been screaming at me. I have 2 booster energies, don't I? Okay, that's fine. Let's do Magnet. I like Magnet. And then Draco Meteor for the extra burst damage. And yeah. No problemo. No problemo. And we're into a game. And it looks like it's Raging Bolt Balance. Okay. Okay. Our team does... Our Iron Bundle definitely doesn't have the best time. Especially into this guy right here. Oh my gosh, my game is super laggy. Work for me. Okay. Alright, my game is super laggy. That's unfortunate. We're just gonna lead with my Ninetales to get the War Veil up. I like Instant here. Raging Bolt's really good here. And our Sharkest Pokemon I might as well bring, at least on the first game, right? So yeah. I like Tornadus here as well because it's not Covert Cloak and it has double Fake Out. So yeah. Alright. Okay. Oh, this isn't Scarf. Oh, perfect. I should have led with my guy. That's fine. It's too late now. Let's fake out the Hearth Flame and set up my Veil. Is what I would have said if I was a fool. But I'm not. Because it's Urshifu. This damn Shifu, am I right, guys? Let's just pivot out. I have Citrus Berry, I should live. And he might not just go for the Surging Strikes. I'm gonna go to Surging Strikes into Ninetales. Oh, I guess it's Focus Energy, so this might not be good. That's fine. I live. Oh, it's Mystic. Okay, this is a poor showing. This is a poor showing for your boy, but this is fine. Now we're in position to click Blizzards. Now in position to click Blizzards. We always live a close combat from this range, so why don't we just rip it? Am I right, guys? Let's click Thunderclap into you, and then Blizzards. Just spam Blizzards. Or we can actually Terra to save our HP. Let's actually do that. And do this. Let's try this. Okay, he detects. And Ivy Cudgel comes out. That's unfortunate. He does crit all the time, huh? Okay, I didn't consider that. This is a poor game, but that's fine, that's fine. We'll adjust for game 2. Our Raging Bolt's kind of weak here. Let's just play for information, because I think I've lost this game. He's going to probably Jet on this slot, and then Crash on this slot here. So I guess I preserved my Bolt, and then maybe he misplays, so I can take it out. Let's see here. Okay, he Jets, it's fine. He Crashes. Okay, I'm gonna assume... Okay, let's say he plays defensive here. I have Clap available. I could double the Chien Pao here to get a surprise KO, right? But I could click Aurora Veil as well. I don't like Aurora Veil. Alright, let's play defensively here. Alright, he clicked Terra Poison, which is smart. I wish I clicked Blizzard here now, hindsight, but you never know, right? Does he CC? No, he just... Okay. That's good to know. Mystic Water is strong, isn't it? Let's see if Crash Crash definitely kills. Alright, he needs to make a misplay, so I have to kill this. Okay. He reads the, He read the Thunderclap. I always lose here, obviously. But I think the game plan is to lead with Tornadus. Or is actually to lead my Ninetales and Blizzard combo. Instant in the back. Because Ogrepon's a problem, right? Maybe I should do, and then maybe Tornadus is also a good Pokemon here. Instead of the Bolt. The Bolt I do like, though. The Bolt I like. It isn't Choice Scarf, so it's less effective, and it probably lives Thunderclap. So I like the idea of... Yeah. Yeah, okay, let's do this. Let's do this. I have a game plan. And I want to get rid of this Ogerpon. I do. I wonder if Hydro Pump into Ogerpon ever kills. Okay, it doesn't. Huh. Yeah, Incineroar is actually less useful into the Ogerpon because of Focus Energy. Which is a little unfortunate. We could have a Tornadus in the back, which is interesting. But... He didn't bring the Raging Bolt, which makes sense. You are a problem. Focus you down. I like Raging Bolt. And then let's just bring Ensign back. Ensign because of the Chien-Pao. There's a problem. Alright. He does have the option of Terra Poison here. Which I would definitely respect. As for this, I use Speed Tie. Jolly Urshifu. That might be a problem. It might be a problem here. I doubt he's Jolly, though. I doubt he's Jolly. I want to click Double Blizzard, honestly. Is that crazy? Is that crazy? Or do I just target down this guy? Let's just Double Blizzard. He might just click Terra Poison, which is fine. Aurora Valley, I think. Okay. I wonder... Okay, it's Terra Fire, Terra Blast. Or Terra Fire, just Ivy Cudgel, it looks like. We should live unless it crits. Should live unless it crits. Great. Alright, Awesome Veil. He might just Parting Shot. What if we protect? Get some damage off the Ensign. We don't need damage on the Ensign because we just like pump next turn, right? So let's actually... We'll go protect and safe play back into Ensign. That's a safe switch. He could punish it by Parting Shot, I guess. Go back into Shifu. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay, you just fix out. That's fine. We could just click Pump into the Ensign. But I like the idea of damage into the Chien-Pao. No. I think if I'm gonna hit a pump, I should hit it now. When there's not a threat. And I fake out the Chien-Pao. Okay. Yeah, I take the KO. I take the KO where I can get it. Let's see. So you definitely outspeed my Iron Bundle right now. So, does a Sacred Sword kill? For sure, right? For sure. I could Terra here. I could definitely Terra. It's not the worst idea. It's also not the best idea. Should I preserve my let's protect here. I know Urshifu can break it, but let's play as if it can't. And I think I like Ninetales here, even though my snow is about to end. You know what? This is a crazy play. But I need to break that sash. Let's do this. I wish I was Rocky Helmet on Urshifu, actually. Or, Ensign. Okay, he tried to read my, my Terror Poison, which I also predicted. He's bulky. Right? Am I crazy for thinking that? Okay. Okay, Sacred Sword. It's either Sacred Sword or... Okay, let's say a bundle here. He could crash into me, which is fine. Then I just double pivot into Ninetales? Is that good? Probably not. That Terror was bad. Terror was pretty bad. I could have got a free switch. Maybe sacrifice bundle here. Let's sacrifice bundle. Let's do that. I don't think there's a chance I live Sacred Sword. Yeah, that's fine. Now I have a pin. I can, yeah. This is fine. This is good. This is good. We just Moonblast here. Has he Terra'd yet? He has. And then Thunderclap here. How much does that do? I think that's fine. I mean, he could play defensively. He brings in Ogerpon. Should I read it, is the question. I actually should live a Crash with the Veil on. So let's actually... Let's just double the Ogerpon. I think I kill it. I think I have to kill the Ogerpon from this range. And then Moonblast just in case it doesn't protect. Okay, it switches. Okay, it does protect. Awesome. Awesome. And then Thunderclap always kills here unless he goes for Sucker Punch. I wonder if Blizzard kills. I think Blizzard would kill the Urshifu. Maybe I'm crazy. It doesn't kill. Or not the Urshifu, the Chanpao. It looks like Moonblast actually picks up, which is crazy. Blizzard, it looks like does always pick up. So we're just gonna go for it. A little chippies. And then I'm predicting. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah. Okay, I always live that. Yeah. Blizzard comes out. All right, we pick up game 2. Pick up game 2, which is awesome. Now we gotta think of game 3. Now, Ogerpon was positioned weirdly because they Terra'd kind of early there. I think they thought it was gonna kill the bundle. We had a really good lead there with bundle in Ninetales, excuse me. I was about to burp, but I stopped myself, right? How long? Oh wow. Okay. I've been recording for 30 minutes. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around if you're still here. Alright, we're gonna same lead. I kind of like the idea of Rillaboom. Because he's not bringing... Did he bring Sin last game? I don't... No, he did. I'm dumb. He brought Urshifu, Ogerpon, Incin, and Qianpao. I like Incin, obviously. Do I want Torn? I kinda do. I think I do. Raging Bolt's nice for the switch-in. No, I think I can outplay him with Raging Bolt. Let's do that more. I like that more. I like that. Okay, he's looking for a fake out close combat, probably. I could always Terra Poison. Could always Terra Poison here. I do always outspeed though. So I could set a Veil up. But that's HP I won't get back, which sucks. Or maybe he just reads it and doesn't, because I did Terra Poison last game. Or the first game, excuse me. So let's actually do this. I'm going to Freeze Dry here. Always pick up the KO. And Aurora Veil, and always live the close combat. Alright, he fakes out me. I get Aurora Veil up, and he close combat? He Surging Strikes, great. I'm so glad I didn't Terra there. That's one thing that I always do, is I preemptively Terra to cover, like, all the options, but it really punishes me late game. Okay. So he has Terra Poison, obviously. I'm going to pump here. I don't want to freeze dry because that's obviously the move I did last turn. So he might Terra Poison here. I do want a Moonblast just to cover that he doesn't, just in case. But I just want a Blizzard, just because I really think he's gonna Terra here. But I could be wrong. Do I need Ninetales for the rest of this game? I don't think so. Let's do this. Just because, like, okay, he didn't Terra. And it doesn't KO. That should always KO, yeah. Close combat doesn't KO. Awesome. And we're in a really good position. Let's see. He could just Sacred Sword and Jet me. I could just switch. I am gonna switch. I think he knows that I'm a threat here. And then I can reposition later. And I don't really need Blizzard spam. What I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna click... Do I click Blizzard or Moonblast in the Qianpao? I think I like Blizzard. Because it takes off Urshifu and it takes out the Sash, and I have Ensign to, okay, yeah. I'm surprised I KO'd, honestly. That's fine. This is good. This is good. I'm trying to see if there's a punish to double protect. And that was probably, you know, I like this. I'm gonna punish double protect. I think double protect is coming. And if not, he's protecting Urshifu at least. So we're gonna make a crazy play here. We need to make a double protect just makes me lose the game. Double protect loses me the game on the spot. Yeah, double protect. So now I have Terra available on my Raging Bolt. I'm gonna click Thunderbolt. And I wanna just pivot an instant again. Just so I can bait him. If it's Surgeon Strikes, that sucks. Thunderclap. Attacks into Bolt. No. I need to make progress, so I think this is the way to do it. Okay, Hearthfang looks fine. Stellar into Bolt, maybe? Okay, that does no damage. That's good. Now I have Fake Out online. He could just double protect here. How do I punch that? Do I have no, I don't have any setup. So maybe that's a thing I can add to my later radiations of this team. So I guess I just had to play for a mistake, right? So maybe he switches into reset the stat drops. Is that a thing that he would do? No, I don't think so. I think he just double protects here. Okay. And then I can Flare Blitz into you. Yeah, Flare Blitz. Draco. Doesn't KO, but it sets him low for my boy in the back, who always outspeeds. And I have, yeah. And then I think 16% definitely, like, Flare Blitz definitely picks up there from that range. I think so. I could be wrong, though. He is bulky. That we figured out that he survives Thunderclap. Or he survived something that he shouldn't have. Draco doesn't pick up. That's fine. Now we get Sash. Burn? Okay, no burn, that's fine. Okay. I need to KO this Chimpao because then I can have my boy win this game. Then I can have my boy win the game. So I'm assuming a protect is coming, and like a defensive play at least. And then I want to KO this Ogre Pawn. And then I can Thunderclap. Okay, I'm just gonna have to outplay him, I think. He needs to protect here. He didn't protect. He probably sucker punched. Oh, the crit's unfortunate. The crit's very unfortunate. I think I'll lose here. Because I think sucker punch always picks up. I guess it is lowered. No, it's stellar boosted. That crit's really unfortunate. Maybe he doesn't go for sucker punch. Maybe I get a crit, thunderclap, and then freeze dry. This sucker punch KOs. What's my out? I need KO this Chimpao. Ogerpon always KOs here, so maybe a blizzard. Maybe a blizzard. A thunderclap, and then freeze dry. Yeah, sucker punch. Oh, he gets a crit again. I wonder if that KO'd. I'm pretty sure it KO'd. Okay, first loss. Unfortunate. We are like up here, 1300. So I'm not too upset there. Obviously, it's the first rendition of the team, so we're not sad, right? I am happy that I was able to showcase the power of special attack booster bundle. That thing's a monster. It one shots instant with Hydro Pump, which is great. And it puts Ogerpon into like an awkward position where it wants to Terra, but then it like Terras into a Hydro Pump, right? So overall, I think this is successful. I'm kind of tempted to go into one more game. However, this recording has been a bit too long, a bit longer than I wanted. A couple things I would change. I think the recovery is nice, but I like Rocky Helmet for sure. Maybe Max. This is just an instant that I have fondness to use. Terror Bug as well is really good. This Ninetales is good. Even with Max, it didn't KO. Oh, that's what didn't KO. It was the Moonblast. So, probably Thunderclap didn't KO. It was probably very, very especially bulky. This is not even Crest Surge. My fault. And since it's a Rocky Helmet, Clover Cloak is fine. Yeah, I think this is cool. It's not the worst. It is nice. I could probably build a team around it. Maybe not Blizzard spam, but like just like raw Ice Beam, just like on another team, or like an Encore with like pressure of protecting, right? But yeah, I like this team. It's not bad. It's not great. I could definitely change a couple things around, but like Raging Bolt was fine. I'm very tempted to go into another game, but that's all the time I have for today. So thank you so much if you made it to the end of the video. If you did, I will be making more content like this in the future. Maybe not soon because I have finals coming up and I want to focus on that and stuff like that. And I'm going to be driving home for the holidays, and it's just going to be a great time. I'm very excited for the upcoming days. However, content is not going to be it's going to be on the back burner for sure. My lowest priority. However, that doesn't mean that I want to stop. I had a really good time here today. Team building is one of my favorite aspects of Pokemon, and I definitely want to get better. And to become better, you need repetition, right? You need to keep going. So that is definitely what I'm going to be doing. That is all for today. So thank you so much for watching again. Like, subscribe, do all that things. And yeah, thank you so much. Have a great day. Peace.